No way! Yo, what is up guys, Emmy hitting up with a new video. Let's get straight to the point, no shenanigans. Let's jump right into what we all need to know and what it's all about. They added an essence shop, so now you can buy module essence up to 12k weekly, by the way, for all these prizes here. There is a free option, so you get 100 module essences per week for free, and you can buy 300 module essence for free and the gems weekly. So this is a nice thing addition. So there is now a free-to-play way to get these by just picking up weekly, but it will take you 30 weeks to have enough for one Inferno piece, but that's a different point. But jokes aside guys, actually this is a good idea. That's actually a good move from XD, because this is a way for them to get revenue in for bigger whales to really just buy all these packs and go to the essence module essence shop and then just try to get gear. So this is a good addition for in general for the revenue of this game. So this was something they should have included. Now they finally did it. So but that's besides the point. Let's get right into the meats and potatoes of this. Let's take a look at Plume real quick. No way! Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing? 129 base speed? What? Sorry guys, I was just stun locked for a whole minute because of 129 base speed. Plume is now officially the fastest unit in the entire game. In terms of base speed, maybe with frame shenanigans and not, but you get the idea. In terms of just raw base stats, she is the fastest unit in the entire game. 129. That's 7 speed faster than Heinrich. Yo, this is insane. Let's take a look at her skills. Okay, now you know what, let's start with S1. S1. Plume, Feather Fire, dealing... actually, you know what, let's start off with the prowess here. Okay, so skill 1 is giving... The speed, skill 2 is giving accuracy, and skill 3 is giving HP. Okay, so we got this. Now, dealing 200% to all enemies with 100% chance to apply inflict curse quill. Level 5 curse quill speed reduction effect increased to 3 points. Each stack increases damage taken by 6% and reduces speed by 3 up to 10 stacks. So you can, if you have it level 5, that's now minus 30 speed on your opponent, and you can get up to a damage increase of 60%. 60% damage increase. So this is a high priority. Maxing the skill is a high priority. Let's take a look at the passive here. Beautiful Feathers. Whenever an enemy uses an active skill or triggers a passive skill, whenever an animus uses an active skill or triggers a passive skill, for every 1 debuff inflicted to the enemy, there is a 100% chance to inflict 1 extra stack curse quill. Animus except Plume can stack up to 1 times per skill. After each enemy unit's action ends, Plume increases all allies turn meter by 8%. This is also something you need to get to level 5. I already see it. Increase turn meter to 6.5%. So you start off by 5%. Curse quill application, so you start off with a 50% chance and it goes all the way up to 100%. The weak should struggle in the Quill's Flames. Plume deals 3 hits of damages, whatever. Each hit has a 45% chance to dispel 1 buff effect from the target and a 45% chance to apply death down for 2 turns and weakness down for 2 turns. Dispel chance 45%, weakness duration to 2 turns, so it's 1 turn. A chance of applying death and weakness 45%. So this is level 4. So you need her, I would say 5/5/4 bare minimum. 3 turn cooldown? 3 turn cooldown. She's wild. I mean, guys, what am I supposed to tell you here? Yeah, just max ladder, sir. Guys, I don't know what to say. 129 base speed, 3 turn cooldown. With this, with all the shenanigans. It's insane. This unit is insane. And she's so easy to build. She has 7 more speed than Heinrich. Guys, she has 7 more speed than Heinrich. This means you can make her, it's so easy to build her. So easy. I'm gonna pull her tomorrow. Yeah, this is a no-brainer. Guys, this is a no-brainer. I'm just stun locked at this point because that unit is just crazy. That kind of feels like the only thing I'm a little bit concerned, not gonna lie, is it feels like a slight power creep, right? Doesn't it feel like a slight power creep? Or am I just seeing things here? Like, she has so much in her kit, it's absolutely insanity what she has. But then again, the next patch, it could be like you get the extreme, like, you know what, they do like a 180 and you get the exact opposite from her and it'd be like, yeah. But yo, this is what surprises me the most. Like, the kit itself is fine, I would say. It's nothing too crazy. It may be a little bit too strong of a word, but this one could hurt her because of counter mechanics in this game. The passive is really strong, and the ability is also, in terms of what it does, is what I expected, because 45% is about fine. It would have been crazy, it would have been like 70 and 80%. But the really crazy part is that she has a 129 base speed. That's absolutely insane. Okay, now that we got her, let's take a look at the new Hizuki Mari. I'm also very good. 123? She's fast too? She's fast too? Really? Chat? Why am I saying chat? I'm not streaming. Okay, let's take a look. Hizuki hits 2 times, single enemy, so single hit with with the final hit having a 40% chance to reduce the target's turn meter by 25%. Nothing too crazy really, so it's 2 hit and only the last hit can reduce the turn meter by 25% with a 50% chance. Let's look at the passive. The passive is strong. What we all want to know about. Let's play something blah blah blah. All units on the field gain 30% attack increase, which is kind of weak if you think about it, because the attack increase on a attack buff is 40%, so it's a 10% less. Healing effects are additionally reduced by 30%, and allies can no longer receive attack up, which is fine if you combo her with Nymphonial, because Rhyme Bloom is not an attack buff, it's a unique buff in itself, so you can combo it with the Rhyme Bloom effect. Attack effect increase 25%, additional healing, blah blah blah. So this you want a max skill for sure, and don't know why it's mentioned here, but whatever. And then we have skill free. This is what I want to know. Hizuki Mari strikes dealing 2 hits. The first attack has a 100% chance to apply res down for 2 turns, and the final hit has a 60% chance to apply petrify for 1 turn. So it's 2 hits. The petrify cannot apply on both hits, only on the last hit, which makes it slightly weaker. But the fact that you can apply the res down with the first, which has a 100% chance to apply to reduce the resist by 40%, increases the chances of applying the petrify. We have to see how consistent it is, but you also have to consider the 10% innate resist. Target cannot take action, and the CD will not automatically reset at the end of the unit's turn. Okay, this is good to know. Very strong unit, 123. I like it a lot. I will build her up because I'm actually very curious how she plays out. The sphere buff seems like this is while Hizuki Mari and the life provides an aura that increases for all units. I wonder if that sphere buff is only for her or for the all allies. We will see. Then S1, yeah, of course the S1 has the speed, so yeah, you do 5 on her. That's about it. Okay, now that we got all the units, let's take a look at the shells, because this is what I want to. Now I'm really curious. I want to start off like from right to left, because I expect that Reaper guy to be the DPS shell, so I want to save it to the last. Tiger Yin. No, wait, he's the strike guy? He's the DPS guy? Really? No way. Wait, Keen Eye, Bulwark, Raid, Fury Edge. What? Tiger Yin Awaken. When this animal takes action, selects the enemy with the lowest HP percentage, prioritizing boss, and deals 180% damage to the target, increasing their #1 hit of damage taken in this turn by 50%. Oh, that could be interesting. That could definitely. Oh, that is a very good PvE one-shot bossing shell. This is actually very good for like Thermoton and Aurora, because basically what it does is just increase. I think also this could help a lot with Rengo. I think this can help a lot with Rengo, because the initial hit already, when you combine it with Lily, for example, let's talk about Lily because everybody will have Lily with the selector, right? But if you now combine your Lilium or whatever DPS, right? Lily and use Tiger Yin on your DPS unit, Diding, for example, you now get a 50% damage increase, right? Very good shell, free turn cooldown. I like it. This is more of a PvE shell. I hope there is something more interesting because right now, nothing too crazy for PvP. Then we got Sword 7, also Striker, damage boost. When this Animus takes action, it self-attacks. If I understand it correctly after rereading like 5 times, if you attack someone who's controlled, which means is CC'd, the damage is increased by 50%. So if you CC a unit, if the unit is stunned, whatever, you know, get 50% damage boost if you have this thing equipped. We will see how this works. I think this is actually really good for Gatsby. I think this is good for Gatsby because Gatsby likes having a free 50% damage boost. I think for Gatsby this is good. How I understand it correctly. Now let's see if this the gimmick one. This is what I expected. The gimmick one, damage boost and speed up, Ouroboros Survivor. When this Animus takes action, if self HP percentage is higher than 70%, increases the damage dealt by the host by 6% and speed by 6 up to 7 stacks. Damage boost, speed up. When this Animus takes action and it has Swift, Bulwark, Blood Buff, I don't know why Kina is in there, Color Scout. So no Raid and no Smite. You do get Swift Bulwark combination though. You do get the Swift Bulwark. Takes action. If self HP is higher than 70%, increases the damage dealt by the host by 6% and speed by 6 up to 7 stacks. Yeah, but how do you get the stacks? I'm confused. We have to test this is something we have to test. I cannot even answer you that because it's kind of weird. Oh, Reaper Steps is actually a supporter. I really thought Reaper Steps is gonna be a DPS. Okay, let's see. Turn meter plus. Whenever this unit resists any debuff effect, gain 20% turn meter, can only trigger 1 time per turn. Can also trigger when the Animus is unable. This has no cooldown. This is if you want to counter CC, this is the shell you want to pick up. Reaper Steps is the shell you want to pick up if you're going for a more type of, you lean more into resistance build and stuff like that, because every time you resist something, it triggers. So for example, Obol does a multi-hit, right? Like 3 hits and then it's like resist, hit, resist. You get 20% damage boost. So this is actually crazy strong. This is actually crazy strong, by the way. This is a good shell, in my opinion, gimmick. It also does not have Bulwark, which in my opinion makes it balanced. But it has Swift Rush, it has Strive. Oh my god, Bloodbuff, I hope this shit gets nerfed. After the season ends, this needs a nerf. And it even has Swift Smite. So you can probably, the best combo is gonna be Swift, Strive, Smite, or probably Blood. I really hope this gets heavy nerfed. This needs to be heavy nerfed. But this would be like the ideal shell that you would use as like, instead of like Amber, Lighthouse, all the other shenanigans, because multi-hitters, CC units that multi-hit actually might have a problem with it, because for example, if you use Obol now and you do S3 to stun, right, and the units are kind of fast, they have an easy time to get, with the effect of the Reaper Steps, just get boosted in front, like quickly get a speed boost, because 1 hit or so they will 100% resist, get a 20% speed boost, boom, and get immediately out of the CC. Keep that in mind. So this is going to be a strong turn 2 anti-CC shell. So this is something you want to farm. I think it's balanced by not having Bulwark. I think if it had Bulwark, it would be ridiculously strong. Ouroboros is interesting, but I have no idea how it works. We will wait and see. Sword 7 is a shell for gimmicky usage, so you can go with either Count or Sword 7 depending on what kind of unit you use. And then Tiger Yin is going to be your PvE shell, PvE DPS shell, because you're getting 50% free boost. You combo this obviously with for example the what's her name, Lily, and then you can go with, and you have all the combinations, right? Okay, why did they not include momentum? Which is kind of weird to me. They didn't include momentum here, which is kind of weird. But at least you can do Keen Eye, Fury. Fury Edge is a possibility, and you can also do Harvest Fury, Fury Edge, right? So this is what you can do with it, really. And realistically, this is going to be a shell you will use on your for PvE. And also, before I forget, this selects the enemy with the lowest HP and deals 180% to the target, increasing their number first hit of damage taken. This is also very good for single hitters, by the way. This is actually very good for like a Hoyin, for example. Also, this could potentially be like, for example, Hoyin here, you can play Keen Eye, Bulwark, and Fury Edge. You can also use this on Lilium. Lilium would also like to have it with her S3, right? Her S3 does the double hit. I'm not sure how much the 50% is actually helping her, because she also already has like a high multiplier, but actually it might be super strong, right? Because also it's on a 3-turn cooldown, so it is fine. We gotta figure it out, but I feel like this is strong for single target hitters as well. Yeah. This is all the time we have for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm still stun locked about the Plume speed. Absolutely crazy, super crazy. Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'm super hyped for tomorrow. I will be live streaming tomorrow, to be honest. I want to test all the things. I want to get into Chloros, do all the shenanigans, guys. Set up like a farm team immediately, get you a Inferno speed team going, stuff like that. Farm the new shells immediately, do pulls, everything, right? And then just build all the units and go into PvP and stuff like that. Everything, we will do that. Yeah. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.